Every time they deemed I was unable to refuse, they chuckled. Yet this instance was different. Their laughter quickly faded. When the bill arrived, $200,000, gold embossed and itemized, Claire's parents pushed away their wine glasses, leaned in confidently, and smirked, saying, "Ah, dear son-in-law, we forgot our wallet at home." For the umpteenth time, they laughed again. I remained silent, merely staring at them and responding, "Rest easy. It's already paid for. By you." Their faces lost color before the waiter even got close to the check. When I wed Claire, it wasn't just her I was marrying. I took on her parents, Marshall and Diane Whitmore. Wealthy ancestors, elite country club members, the type who place etiquette above ethics. They endured me. A lawyer from humble origins. Reserved. Too reserved, Diane once remarked to my face. But Claire was my love. Or so I thought. She cautioned me about her parents' manipulations. "They're merely theatrical," she'd say. "Ignore their dramatics." However, their maneuvers were not amusing. They were tactical. Light jibes masked as humor, subtle backhanded compliments, and invariably costly bills left behind. Forgotten. It began with shared lunches. Progressed to private concerts, then luxury accommodations. Always accompanied by a smirk and a knowing wink. "Don't fret, my boy. You earn enough." Claire chuckled initially, but later as the silence between us deepened, I discovered the truth behind those accidental oversights. Claire had her own credit card, one that was unfamiliar to me. Concealed within a gym bag, I stumbled upon a statement revealing extravagant expenditures over a year. $500,000 on spa retreats, designer handbags, and mysterious wire transfers. Upon inquiry, she nonchalantly shrugged. Her father had said it was simpler this way. That night, while she slept, I unraveled the truth. It seemed I'd been footing more than meal bills. They had established a joint company in my name, utilizing it to channel personal expenses, treating me as an unwitting investor, smiling and signing checks as they played their covert game. Betrayal, meticulously orchestrated yet legally sanctioned. I remained silent. I didn't depart. Instead, I gathered evidence. Then, I devised a strategy. The idea for the anniversary celebration belonged to them. Our 40th marked by Marshall's suggestion. Let's make it grand. Let's include the entire family. We would be hosting, with the instruction to simply appear. I appeared. Hired La Mirage, an exclusive venue, inviting only the Whitmores. A private chef flown in from Monaco, string quartet, and $10,000 worth of caviar towers were arranged. The place was so refined that its water had a vintage flavor. 30 guests graced the event, all belonging to the Whitmore family, not one thought to carry a wallet. The night shimmered with elegance, filled with speeches and laughter from Claire, who seemed like a debutante. However, when the bill arrived in a black, heavy envelope, it totaled $204,860.44. Diane chuckled and asked, "So, you're covering this, right, dear?" Marshall replied with a grin, "You're practically family." I stood up, buttoned my jacket, and reassured them, "Don't worry, it's taken care of." I then produced a second envelope from my coat and handed it over. They didn't laugh when they opened it. Inside were documents detailing transactions, legal filings, and forensic accounting reports. 12 times, Claire's digital signature was forged on emails and expense approvals. Atop a demand letter in the case of Whitmore versus Whitmore Trust et al., Marshall paused, questioning. "What is this?" I gestured to the waiter. "The bill was paid from the trust, yours. I liquidated it." Diane's voice trembled. "You can't do that. It's protected." "It was, until you made me a partner in your LLC. Recall the real estate documents Claire had me sign?" Your eyes widened. "An interesting fact. Joint ownership enables fraudulent actions. Also embezzlement." Claire stood slowly. "Wait, you're serious?" I faced her. "I trusted you. You trusted your parents. Now we all face the consequences." I drew a final sheet from my pocket. A check, made out to me. From them. Signed by a judge. Yesterday, the settlement was finalized. All assets linked to the Whitmore Holdings account are mine now, including the penthouse, yachts, and this dinner. They stared at the check as if it were venomous. In tranquility, the string quartet persisted in their performance. Unaware, I departed as the wine turned bitter within them. No uproar, no tumult. Only hushed disbelief. I remained composed, steady. Finished. A week later, Claire initiated separation proceedings. I didn't argue it. It wasn't required. For when people deride you for your quietude, they underestimate the power of silence. Mine constructed something definite, enduring. They believed they could drain me with smiles and cutlery. Yet I harbor no grudges. I maintain. Accounts. And mine now stand even. Like, subscribe, and spread the word.